What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Yardi. We are talking about the all new Corvette C8. Now if you guys been part of the channel, I did a review on an older Corvette and my thoughts of it with the automatic transmission. I'm absolutely amazed by what GM produced, the all new C8. It is absolutely amazing. I'm an owner of a mid-engine car, and I mentioned in the previous videos I was really stoked to see what GM would do with the new Corvette, and they made a beast. They made a complete animal with the car. The price, $60,000, under $60,000 is perfect. I mean, a lot of people could afford this car right now. It is a supercar. It's a car that is going to defeat a lot of cars out there that are supercars. It's going to depreciate them. But I also have my own take on what's going to happen with the supercar market, my own take about the C8, and this is why I want to talk to all you guys that are new to the channel, that have been part of the channel, supporting the channel, about the new Corvette. So let's get right into the video. I'm gonna state my thoughts, and if you guys have your own opinions, man, comment below. I'd love to talk to you guys, discuss what you think, what I think. You don't always have to agree with my videos. I want to create my thoughts and my opinions, but I also want to hear yours. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, and if you dislike it, you know what, give it a thumbs down, comment your take on it. I would like to talk to you guys. So let's get right into the video. The new C8. So I follow a lot of other car channels like Hoovie's Garage, and Hoovie's Garage made a video last week which is pretty interesting to me. He stated that he hopes that the new Corvette C8 would depreciate a lot of other supercars, because a lot of people wanted to depreciate, because a lot of these cars are appreciating in value, or at least holding their value, so he wants them to kind of fall down so he would be able to purchase them. But I'm going to touch on one car in particular in his list, which is the Ferrari 458. Now, Ferrari in general has its own cult, has its own buyers. Ferrari people are usually collectors, and they have more than one of the Ferrari brand cars in their fleet. Now, I do not think that the Ferrari 458 will depreciate in value. The 458 was replaced by the 488, which was a turbocharged engine, and the 458 is something that a lot of buyers want. They want to drive the naturally aspirated. They love the car, the sound of it, everything about that car. So do I think the new Corvette C8 will depreciate the value of the 458 Ferrari? I absolutely do not think that's going to be the case. You know what it is? It's pretty interesting because everything's money. So we have the opportunity to buy such a magnificent car that GM produced for $60,000. I mean, your horsepower is there, your 0 to 60 time is there. It's just a beautiful car, interior out. You got the dual clutch transmission right now. But there's other issues that I feel like GM did not do, but they were saying they did not do it because of the fact that if they would invest into the engineering, it would cost more money, so the car wouldn't start off at $60,000. I regret the fact that they did not give an option to get a manual transmission, because you have everything that any supercar owner would want. And I know dual clutch transmissions are great, but I prefer a manual. Like, I drive a Porsche GT4 and it's a manual. It's also a mid-engine car, and it's so fun to, you know, zip around, downshift, and you can do all of that with a dual clutch, but it's just not the same feeling as a manual gearbox. So my other take on the Corvette C8, $60,000. I know that the Toyota Supra in the industry, the whole Toyota Supra thing was just blown out of proportion. People are paying so much money over sticker, and I just do not feel like it's worth it. Yeah, they have the limited production run, which has 1,500 cars, and those cars might appreciate 40 years down the line. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen down the line, and cars are depreciating assets. I always talk numbers in my videos, but all of that being said, do I think that the Corvette C8 is worth buying right now? And what would happen with the market if they're gonna say, you know, because a lot of people are coming out there, does GM have enough cars being produced for all amount of buyers? Because everybody wants a C8. So do they have enough cars coming out? Do they have enough, like, you know, manufacturing plants like making these cars? Are there enough cars for people, or are they gonna start charging over sticker for people to get them because, you know, they're limited on the cars? So another thing, I honestly would not buy it. I was considering it when I was creating the video on the old Corvette that I did. I was considering maybe selling the Porsche GT4. I won't sell the Porsche GT4 for the new C8. I would wait maybe a year and a half, for a few reasons. This is why I want to say, like, a lot of you guys, you should consider waiting maybe. they're gonna get a Grand Sport that's gonna come out. I know we should get a Z06. Corvette always, they're gonna make a Z06. I don't know if they're gonna come out with a ZR1 within a year or two, maybe later on, because sales are gonna do so great right now that they're gonna continue producing just the Stingray. So I don't know if they're gonna come out with a ZR1 so quick within like a year. But I know the new Z06 is gonna be a monster. There's speculations that it's gonna be a turbocharged engine. We do not know what it's gonna be, but I know that the Z06 is going to be a complete monster, because if we're getting 500 horsepower and such a quick 0 to 60 time on the Stingray, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen with the new Z06. But markup is a big thing. I think they will have a markup with the new C8. And another thing is, it's a mid-engine car. This is something very, very new for GM, creating a mid-engine car, because Corvette was never, ever, they never had a mid-engine lineup. So this is something new, and I think that the first year is not always great to buy, because there might be issues with it later on. You know, I know it was a tested car, and you know, obviously all car brands test their cars, but there are issues that come out through time. So I think the first year is always kind of iffy if you really want to go buy it. It might end up being that some things need to be replaced, and the second year is going to be a better production car. These are my thoughts on the C8. Again, it's a beautiful car. GM did a magnificent job. I mean, everything from inside to out. Good automatic transmission. I just wish they had a manual, like I mentioned. I'm really, really big on manual, and if you follow the channel, you know this already. All my cars are manual. But hey, if you have the money, the C8 is a steal. Absolutely buy it. Markup or not, I don't think they're gonna have markups like the Toyota Supra. So either way you look at it, I think it's the best car out there for the price right now. We'll see what happens in the near future. If I'm lucky enough to be able to afford a Z06, I will definitely place my order on a Z06. But I'm very happy that the American car market is coming in strong with the Corvette. Corvette is a legendary car. Happy to see that GM produced this beast. If you're new to the channel, like I said, consider subscribing. These are my thoughts. If you disagree with me, comment below. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.